Here's the story of Juneteenth, one of the most important commemorations in U.S. history. September 22nd, 1862. The 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, issued a preliminary Emancipation Proclamation summarizing his intention to free slaves in Confederate-held territories if those states didn't rejoin the Union by January 1st, 1863. So on January 1st, 1863, the executive order formally declared freedom for slaves in Confederate-held territories, stating,
"On the first day of January, in the year of our Lord 1863, all persons held as slaves within any state or designated part of a state, the people whereof shall there be in rebellion against the United States, shall be thenceforward, and forever free."
This document would also authorize the enlistment of Black men in the Union Army and Navy. Previously, Black men were not allowed to serve in the military due to the Militia Act of 1792, which was signed into law by President George Washington. This federal legislation mandated that enrollment in the state militias were strictly limited to, quote, free, able-bodied white male citizens between the ages of 18 and 45. Despite his proclamation, it would still take the Civil War and the passing of the 13th Amendment to constitutionally end slavery. By April 1865, the Civil War ended, and most slaves in Texas were unaware that they were free. That was until Major General Gordon Granger read Order Number 3, which stated,
"The people of Texas are informed that in accordance with a proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of person rights and rights of property between master and slave."
With this notice, the people in Galveston, Texas began celebrating their emancipation every year on the 19th day of June, which they called Jubilee Day, giving way to the recognized phrase Juneteenth. On June 17, 2021, Juneteenth became a federal holiday.
By making Juneteenth a federal holiday, all Americans can feel the power of this day and learn from our history and celebrate progress and grapple with the distance we've come, but the distance we have to travel.
And one last thing. Here is the Juneteenth flag. Not this or this. Although we love, honor, and respect our Pan-African brothers and sisters, the Juneteenth flag is a powerful symbol of African American freedom and the ongoing struggle for equality in the United States. It was designed by Ben Haith in 1997, founder of the National Juneteenth Celebration Foundation, with help from illustrator Lisa Jean Graff. Here's what its elements represent. The colors red, white, and blue mirror the American flag, symbolizing that formerly enslaved people and their descendants are Americans. This emphasizes the inclusion and rightful place of Black Americans in the nation's story. The five-pointed star represents Texas, where Juneteenth originated, and also the freedom of African Americans in all 50 states. The burst, or nova, around the star symbolizes a new beginning and the explosion of freedom across the nation. The arc extending across the flag symbolizes a new horizon, opportunity, and promise for Black Americans after slavery. In short, the flag blends symbols of freedom, unity, and hope. It recognizes the struggles of the past while looking forward to a future of equity and progress.